Present.
Vice Chair Joanna Israel.
Present.
Present. Present. Ms. Urquizo, can you hear us?
I didn't hear my name, but present.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, please join me on the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Moment of silence, please. Thank you very much. Call to the public. I don't see anyone from the public. Through your Facebook or?
No, there were no call to the public items presented via our social media or our email account.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Cervantes. Okay, let's move on with new business. So I believe for item number 5.1, there's a clerical mistake. It should read Isabella Fuentes or Bella Fuentes. She participated in a softball tournament in San Diego, California. And Mom, if you would like to, again, since now we have tell us about how it was the result. The microphone is right there. If you don't mind, please. You're very welcome. Okay, thank you very much. In the item, we need to actually make a correction on item 5.1. It should read discussion and possible action regarding donation request from Bella Fuentes for the softball tournament that took place in San Diego, California, the World Series. Am I right? Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion for the commission to consider donation requests in the amount of $250 for Bella Fuentes. That is the max amount for a single individual to request. In particular, because I do want to add some context to it. I mean, this is the third time that Ms. Fuentes has been trying to get a proper audience with the commission. So I believe it's only fair to recognize that Bella Fuentes is an up and coming player, and she is coming from Somerton. So, I mean, we as a commission do strive to build up our local talent so that they are successful and represent Somerton down the road, whether it be in the major leagues or anything else outside of Somerton. Kind of staying to that, what's it called, belief and mantra of Somerton first.
Thank you, Mr. Cervantes. So we have a motion to I need the motion carries for $250, so I need a second.
I second that motion.
Okay, so let's move on with the amount to $250 then to support with the expenses caused by Bella Fuentes in this World Series tournament. And yes, we'll be here next year. God bless, but so we need to make I guess now we have the motion, we have a second. So now we need to, if we agree with it, there is no more discussion. I would like to call for your vote saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Aye. So carries then. Congratulations. Okay. So next steps, Rodney or Parks and Recs director will be helping you with the process for you to get the check and I believe we have a picture moment, please. We're gonna step down for just for the picture, and then I will come back and resume the meeting. Just for 1 minute or two.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. No, it's fine. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're good. Just leave contact information with Rodney and they'll reach out to you.
Yeah. Okay, let's resume our meeting. We're done with the. Sorry, Ms. Moreno, we just at the moment for a picture.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, let's move on with item 5.2. Discussion and possible action regarding donation requests. Again, there is a little typo right here. It should read Jose Moreno. Okay, Somerton wrestling coach. So can we make a note of the changes on item 5.2? It should read discussion and possible action regarding donation requests from Jose Moreno from Somerton wrestling coach.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes, ma'am.
can I mention something?
Yes, go for it.
Damian Moreno, Pepe Moreno's son, just played fourth in Iowa.
Wow.
In his weight, I don't know what it is, but he plays four in Iowa. Which is a great achievement.
Yes, it is. Congratulations, tell Pepe, congratulations, and also
I will.
and just a little info here. Moreno's daughter also, I believe, what's her title now? She's the national champion in her division, or?
I'm not sure. I know she went to national, but I don't want to say, how she plays. I know she plays, but I'm not sure, how.
She's, I believe her dream is to go for to qualify for the United States Olympic team. So it will be the first time ever that Somerton is represented. So we had to congratulate that family, because what they have done with the sport is incredible. Anyways, I'll read the letter that was sent to us again on May 24th. Dear Commission members, I'm writing this letter on behalf of our Somerton wrestling program. Currently, we have about 60 wrestlers participating in our wrestling program throughout the week. To continue supporting our students' efforts, we're asking our local community members to support Somerton wrestling by providing our athletes with opportunities to develop, grow, and compete. Our goal is to raise $5,000 to pay for the summer travel wrestling camps and wrestling tournaments. I understand that funds are scarce at this time, and many are asking for donations. However, I promise this donation will help support our students' athletes to have a better experience as they participate in our extracurricular programs. Thank you for your time and consideration. If you have any further questions, please contact me at 928-580-5603. Respectfully, Jose Moreno, Somerton wrestling coach. last time I declared conflict of interest due to the fact that Mr. Moreno used to be my boss, but he's no longer my boss. So due to the fact that he doesn't work in our school now. But since I'm the chairman, I cannot make a motion. It has to be one of you if we would like to support and also put a number to your support. Just a friendly reminder that the max that we can go is, I believe, $500.
I make a motion to support wrestling coach Jose Moreno for the maximum of $500.
Thank you very much.
I second that motion.
Okay, so we have a motion and we have a second by Joanna Estro. And the motion was presented by Juan Lopez, but I noticed that Mr. Juan Lopez, what was the amount that you mentioned? 500. Okay, so we have a motion to support Coach Jose Moreno for the amount of $500. Any discussion? No? Okay, so if you agree with this motion, let's say aye.
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 If I may, Mr. Vasquez?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Vasquez? I have to refrain due to conflict of interest, so I'm not gonna vote there.
Acknowledge that.
He's my brother.
Thank you.
He's my brother.
Okay, so I believe the motion carries 4-2 and 1 abstain. Okay, so it carries. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ms. Moreno. Motion.
To go?
You're free to go. Yes. Well, let's
Everybody have a great night.
hold on. Let's go through just the other little tiny steps here, the procedures here.
Come on.
Future agenda items.
Okay.
Let me start with on my left with the vice chair, Joanna Estro. Anything for next agenda items?
I'm drawing a blank, but I want to say there was something pending.
Yeah, mine,
Mhm.
but since we weren't going to have enough, because I had to go up there again. So we're going to move it for next
Mhm.
meeting
Okay.
Okay, so
for the special.
for the special needs. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so we would like to see on the agenda for next for the month of August the special need event. Okay, from Ms. Juan Lopez.
Oh, I remember now too.
That's what it was. It was 3 items on the agenda.
3 items.
Mhm.
No, it was also for the, we wanted to check with council if we needed to for like the number of commissioners that need to be on the commission.
Oh yeah, that's something that Mr. Rodney actually talked to Leo already in matters of the numbers. And I actually I met with Rodney and city manager, and they tried to help us to move the numbers from 7 to 5. But legal, because the council voted for 7, we're gonna stick with 7. So I guess it is a priority now, Mr. Rodney, to help us find at least one more, member for the commission. So we are not entangled into this situation. If one member is absent, one of us, then we cannot make it.
So we do have other candidates already that at the time that the other 2 that stepped down were wanting to serve, and they were turned down by council.
Mhm. So that's a good venue to go. I mean, they already submitted their letter of interest. It's just that we already had the 7 members. That's why they were turned down. So it will be easier to. Mhm. Thank you very much.
I have a question. How else do we reach out for that position? Do we post it on our page?
Yeah. Mhm.
We do have several on file. If you have a hard time finding them, just let us know because we can help locate them. There are several that were excellent candidates, and so hopefully they're still interested. But
Yeah, I'll go back and visit. Find it.
Okay. I believe also Mr. Cervantes can help us with a little PR through the website and the Facebook page.
Yes, so we can discuss that actually after the meeting.
Yeah,
It's
at
not
the
on the
minutes.
agenda, but yeah, we can definitely have that
Okay.
and make that happen.
Okay. So if we don't, okay. So for definitely the item that we'd like to see is the item for Mr. Juan Lopez for the special needs event. Mr. Lopez, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Mr. Cervantes.
Yes, I guess one of the items that we should start having a discussion on is our fundraising and events item to bring a focus more into it due to past events that have or actions that have occurred, so that we can start identifying our way of raising money that we ultimately reinvest in our community. So I would like that as an agenda item. It'll just be a quick overview of different opportunities that may exist within our region, some of which we would have to determine if it was going to be co-op with the city or on our own, but nonetheless, fundraising opportunities that may exist.
I had the chance to discuss a little bit with both the city administrator and the interim Parks and Recs director about this, because in 4th of July was our main source of funding, and somehow, somewhere, we lost that. And so we need to discuss that also. So I will support that those two items, they need to be on the agenda, special needs events, because we already had a commitment with it.
so I want
And
to
the funds raising events.
So so we want to clarify you say we lost that. Does that mean that was not presented to us as an opportunity to participate like in years before? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It was nothing to do with us as a commissioners. Okay. That's the reality. But hopefully next year we can go back and have the 4th of July. Okay. So it's something that was discussed, and the way that we're gonna be hopefully discussing the funds raising events for next meeting, Mr. Rodney will help us with the events available that the city sponsors, and then from there we can actually commit ourselves. We can do this like the Pet Palooza if we want to be there, or before the Tamal Festival, whatever events are there.
Right. That's how we were working. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ms. Urquizo?
Vasquez,
Yeah, Ms.
Chairman Vasquez.
Yes.
There's another item that something I proposed the last time we met, and it was organizing an event like the Summer Arts Festival, maybe on a smaller scale. And we had a conversation with Jerry when we went to see him a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. Mr. Jerry Cabrera, he was supportive of the idea of having these art festivals, which would not be festivals, but it would be some event that we could have. And he mentioned that Centennial Park would be great. Anyway, so I want to be still working on that, but I don't know if it should be an item to discuss the next meeting. But I wanted to keep it alive.
Yes, I think it will be great because of the fact that we need to keep the moment going. And it has been April, May, June, July, 3 months is time for us to take advantage of the fact that it was a great success.
I have something to add.
Yes.
Commissioner Urquiza, yes. So when we talked to the art festival participants, the artists, at the cultural center when we did what's the inauguration, or what did we did a ceremony? We did a ceremony at
Yeah.
the cultural center. with
Cultural
them.
Center, yes.
And we spoke to them about doing a continuum of cultural art activities at the cultural center, where we can invite families over and do. We even came up with a name, and I can't remember now. Sabor, something like Sabor.
Sabor de Somerton, yeah.
Something,
Yeah.
but where we can do the culinary arts, we can do art classes, we can do different things to engage our families at the cultural center, giving the arts festival a continuum, like Francisco said, that not to lose our momentum. So yeah, that's good. You're bringing that up because we do need to bring that back to the table.
All right.
Sounds good. Okay, so there's 3 items that that we'd like to add as a special needs events, fundraising events, and support for art activities. Okay, and Mr. Rodney? Anything else? Anything else?
One thing I would like to, is, and I don't know if we have this or not, but, when somebody, has requested a donation, phone number, who's receiving it, so we're very clear on how it's.
Yes.
So I'd like to, I can come up with a form. So I'll see if we have one. I don't know if we do it or not. So I think that would be a good idea, along with the support letter. That way we have the correct information.
That would be great because look at the situation today. You have to go through different, a kind of a official form for requesting funds. Yes, definitely. That would be great. Okay, so we don't have a very long agenda. I hope we don't stay too long next month. That's not our purpose. So anything else for the good of the order before we adjourn? Mr. Lopez. Okay. And I'm gonna move.
I was just going to mention that the next meeting will be August 17th.
What about our budget for our next meeting? What is our budget now with the arts festival? Like, do we have our budget already?
Which I believe Mr. Mr. Mesa presented the budget. What's it at? We still have like, our budget is still good in $2,000.
Yeah, I think it was just slightly over $2,000.
Yeah.
But,
So
Okay, I was missing.
yeah,
that.
because he presented the budget. Yeah, it's a little bit over 2,000 minus what we have donated. I know it's somewhere here. I'll help you. Okay, so perfect. August 17. Then let's write in our agendas, August 17. And Ms. Estrom, anything else before we adjourn? No. Mr. Cervantes, anything else before we adjourn?
No. We did have the resignation of our secretary, of course. So that will have to be rehashed. But that'll be a deeper conversation. But I have nothing at this point.
Okay. I wonder we should put on the agenda for next meeting because that only give us either you or Mr. Lopez to be the secretary.
My recommendation would be to hold off on filling that
Until we have new
take a
members.
different direction on what that role actually entails and what it is. So,
Okay.
mostly because we'll have to revamp it to be a bit more administrative than what it is right now. So I would just hold
Sounds
off on it.
Okay. Understood. Mr. Rodney. Anything else? Okay, so everybody had the chance to speak out. I need a motion to adjourn. It is actually 6:30 exactly. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing Miss Urquiza Moreno. Miss Urquiza Moreno, anything else before we adjourn?
No, I have nothing to add.
Okay, then say that. Is there anyone that would like to make a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Nice second. that motion.
Okay, thank you. So there's a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Meeting adjourned, being 6:30. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being such a great team. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, see you in summer. See you back.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
see.
I know, that's a question. Oh my God.
En cuestión del 4th of